Tamiya DFO2 chassis, and it's just I've made years ago now. It was years and years ago. Just bored probably in the winter. Got some bits of aluminium, or sheet of aluminium, and just snipped it up. Made a strut tower for the shock absorbers. Put some longer shocks on it, 1/8 scale shocks, I think they were, to try and get, you know, as much travel as possible. And I think compared to the standard cars, quite a bit more travel, because basically there's a lot more droop. And then the shock absorbers probably over 1 inch of travel on that. So, and then I bought this gearbox, and that is a crawler motor, like a 540 size, but I think that was like a high turn motor, so it was a high torque low speed motor, that was. And I put it on there thinking, oh, that'll be great, and it was alright for like sort of buggying around, but it wasn't any good for crawling. So then I think I bought this gearbox as well, and but then I've just got it out of the loft or whatever, tidied it up, and I've broken, I was missing a screw out of there. I think I crashed it and then just put it away. And then I've put this motor on, which I think came with this receiver and the speed controller, I think, and the motor I just bought as a set. And then the other things are metal parts. I put a load of like Hilux in the diff to try and lock the back diff a bit, or make it sort of semi-lock. You can't really turn it with that. Thought I'd clean, or at least inspect the diff, because I seem to remember years ago I put some red Hilux. We got some there actually. This stuff, I filled up the diff case with that to lock the diff sort of in a sort of semi-permanent way, so that I could unlock it at some point if I wanted to. I'll just clean out all the gunge. Feels like sort of clay, but it's more of a sort of rubber paste type stuff. Anyway, so I'm just about to refit this, and I was thinking, oh, that doesn't seem quite right. Anyway, so I've noticed now that this case is broken, and that must be from just, I don't even know, it might be from a crash, because look, that's sort of hinged off that. So what I'm going to have to do is just super glue that back together. Oh, nearly finished. In fact, pretty much finished now. I don't think I can be bothered to do any more to it. So the lid's inside. I painted it. I was gonna spray something underneath to try and seal it all up. I've put some more PVA on it, and then I thought, well, why don't I just put some tape on it? I've got some Gorilla tape. Stuck that around it carefully just to try and line the wheel arches a little bit. I've got some PU sealant, PU18 sealant somewhere. I might go around and just sort of seam seal in the corners. And just, oh, there's one bit I've missed there. Look. But yeah, that's actually made it feel a lot stronger as well, almost a lot less creaky or whatever. It should be alright. I'm going to go and try it out in a minute. Let's get that out of the way. This is a tricky spot. Oh, it's really. Oh! Yes! That's tough, that is, Pete. It's brilliant, isn't it? Hey? Yeah, it might be getting a bit low. The battery's going, I think, mate.